But I wake up and nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work, 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 work. To me, I be work, 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 work. You see me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me about that work, 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 work. Na 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 na. When you walk out, na 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 na. Before the table turn, 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 turn. Biggest.
Hi, hello, and welcome. Let me do that again because I ain't like that. Hi, hello, and welcome. Hi, hello, and welcome. Okay, camera over here. But hi guys, how are you? How is well? Is all well? I hope all is well. Let me actually, I don't like my hair pinned up like this. How are you guys? What are you guys doing? Well, obviously watching me. Do you see the tiredness in my eyes? Do you see the tiredness? Excuse me. I'm just kind of tired of looking like this. So I'm about to do something about it. I exfoliated my face this morning, and boy, if I tell you that my face is so soft, my face is so soft, and I really wish I would have did that after me putting on makeup, but it's okay because I'm just gonna do it again. Well, you're not really supposed to exfoliate your face that close to each other, but I rather exfoliate my face than put a clay mask on. So gonna go in with my AOA makeup white removers. Just make sure I'm getting all like the excess oil off my face. And you know, if you watch my previous makeup video, I like to have a damp little towelette on site to, I feel like the music is a little too loud, but to have a damp towelette on site just to get any excess makeup off. I actually need to clean my makeup brushes because I had a fashion show 2 weeks ago. This week makes 2 weeks ago. And I still have not cleaned those, and I was supposed to clean them prior to that. Interesting. I just cleaned my face and look. So your face is never really clean when you think it is. And that's probably because of everything I've been doing. Like I took a shower this morning and I washed my face, but clearly, honey, it was more dirty than I expected. You know, doing stuff, dust falls on your face, dirt falls on your face. Your face just collects, honey, as you go through the 24 hours. So I'm just gonna keep wiping until I see it not turn so dark. I honestly need to use that lip scrub that I bought a few months back. That's about good. I don't want to completely dry my face out. So I am actually missing some makeup products. Perfect. So I'm gonna go in with Clean Slate Primer, and I'm just gonna put that all over my face, that amount. And if it's too much, I'll just rub it in with, if that's too much, I'll just rub it in with my concealer or foundation. And I'm using my hands. So guys, I kind of just wanted to talk about, actually I'm gonna put some lip gloss on too, but I kind of just want to talk about our inner critics as the Holy Spirit just leads me with the music. I'm gonna let the Holy Spirit lead me with the vibes. Guys, I've been supposed to paint my nails like a whole 2 months ago. But I don't know if you guys can tell, I still have like that tannish, yellowish highlighter tint on my fingers from this nail polish that I used about a month and a half ago. And I do not like that nasty orangish highlighter, green, yellowish, tarnish that is on your nails after you take nail polish off. Like, that is so disgusting. So I let that grow off, but it's still kind of there a little bit. I just clipped my nails around 2 a.m. this morning. Well, I want to say close to about 2 a.m. because I went to bed. It was about like 2:13 this morning. I have not been getting proper rest the way I'm supposed to because we have house guests. My nieces are here, so if I'm looking this way, it's a mirror right here. And I'm gonna probably use this small mirror too, just for close-up, so I don't have to pick that mirror up. But I do want to gel my eyebrows down. This is the Wet n Wild eyebrow gel. Guys, so I do want to share some local news. I really like that. I overplucked this eyebrow, but it's okay because we're gonna fill that part in. I put up on, so I just got back on Facebook because I'm not really into social medias like that. So the Facebooks and the Twitters and all of that, that's just not really like my vibe. But I had to do it for marketing and advertising purposes. So if you do not follow me on Instagram, I'm gonna put that down below. And if you do not follow me on Facebook, I don't really care about Facebook. But if you do not, well, if you would like to vote, if you're on Facebook and not Instagram, you can go vote on Facebook. I'll link that down below. And if you are not on Facebook but you're on Instagram, then I'll link that down below. Let me start over. There's a vote for People's Choice Awards up on the Miss Texas USA website. To vote for Miss, to vote, so I do not overwhelm myself. It's 22 days left to vote for Miss Teen Texas and Miss Texas USA. Okay, the voting for for People's Choice Awards pretty much means whoever wins, only one person wins each category. Only one person wins Miss Texas USA, and only one person wins Miss Teen Texas USA People's Choice, right? So whoever gets the most votes for People's Choice automatically goes to the prelims, which means you automatically go to pretty much like the finals. You automatically go, which I don't think is fair. I think everybody deserves a fair chance, because if you don't get any votes at all, then you don't get to go to the end, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And if you personally, honestly, just don't qualify, then you don't get to go to the end. And that's already enough as is. But to add that extra piece, it's just like, do we really need that? But I'm just gonna get in where I fit and say, if you would like to vote for me, the link is down below. And that's it. Okay. I kind of want to old school hit my lashes. I mean, my eyebrows, because when I try to fill in my brows, I love the natural look of this draw on, what is it called? A sculpting brow pencil. I just don't do it right sometimes, and I feel like I make it worse than what it already is. And it makes me just want to take it all off and not even draw them on at all. But it's becoming closer and closer to Miss Texas USA, so I gotta get back into the habit of doing my makeup, because guys, I kind of fell off. The last time I did my makeup was for my fashion show, which was 2 weeks ago. And then prior to that, I can't even tell you the last time I did makeup. Probably the last video that you see on my page, my YouTube page, is probably the last time I did my makeup, which is not good. Oh, perfect. So I'm gonna be doing some story times, and which I think is healthy, while I do my makeup, because when I was volunteering about 2 weeks ago, so now I'm gonna go in with my concealer. This is full coverage concealer. No, I want to do the foundation first. I like doing the foundation first, I'm not gonna lie. I picked that method. I forgot what channel I picked that method up from, but I kind of want to, I don't know if I'm gonna do this today. I'll probably make this a different video. I'm not even gonna lie, because I need to organize those notes, but I just want to kind of speak from my heart right now. So I'm gonna go in with foundation, which is Maybelline Fit Me in the color Warm. This foundation has vitamin E included, and this is a dewy, smooth, normal to dry foundation, I think, and it's called Toffee Caramel. But if you were to buy any other kind of makeup, then this would be 45 or 45 tone. Whenever I wear Miss Texas USA, okay, I am going to start wearing Fenty Beauty, and I want to try Glossier. Is it Glossier? I kind of want to try their makeup, and I want to try Rare Beauty, or is it just Rare? I don't know. But moving forward, I need to get back into practicing my makeup, and I want to do story times while I do my makeup, and kind of just do, like, you know, little life updates, or, you know, just chit chat or get ready with me. This is to get ready with me to go bake some, to go bake in my kitchen and go on live probably while I'm baking. I want to do, I saw this, sorry to be hopping all over the place, but let's just go ahead and get this out the way. I saw this pastry dish that I wanted to make. I don't remember if it was pineapple, but I do remember that it was like shallots or scallops, I think. I do remember that, and they caramelized them, and then they baked them with this pastry puff on top. And then I saw another one that was like peach pastry puffs, and so I just kind of wanted to do my own with making a cherry pineapple upside down pastry, because you bake the pastry upside down. So I'm not feeling that. I just want to test that out. I've kind of been like, I'm not gonna say I kinda, but I've just been in my chef Boyardee era, and I've just been cooking and baking stuff, and that's kind of how I've been spending my whole entire summer, cooking. And when I mean to tell you, I just love it so much. So wait, what topics were I covering at first before I started talking about food? Because we're probably gonna be on food for a minute. Yeah, we can turn that down just a little bit. Miss Texas USA is in 22 days, so that's like a little under a month. I've been prepping for it, honestly. I have a few more things that I need to purchase, and then I'll pretty much be done. And I need to make sure that my resume is complete, and that's pretty much about it. And I need to have my business ideas in order, because once Miss Texas USA is over, I need to go ahead and get a move on those. So that's practically it with Miss Texas USA. I have nothing really to talk about with that, but just to say and share that I am super ready and I'm super excited. In some cases, I feel and felt a little intimidated. I feel intimidated because of my own thoughts, but I don't feel intimidated by what I've seen so far and what I've heard so far and what I've experienced so far, even including the videos when it comes to prepping for Miss Texas USA. I'm not intimidated at all by anything. I'm just, you know, have that inner critic. Maybe I will get into that. I don't know. Our inner critics are the worst. Our inner critics are the worst. So we'll probably get into that in a little bit. But back to cooking. So, I've been cooking all summer, and I love it so much. I've been talking heavily about opening a bakery and having a cooking series and just stuff like that. And I really, 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 really believe that I can have it. I really do believe that if I stay, what is the word? Consistent, then I can have what I want. I haven't been posting my food on YouTube because I've been over at Instagram, because I want to build my Instagram before I can build my YouTube. Like, I don't want to go try to build this platform, build that platform. I want to take my time and not feel like I'm creating burnout for myself, because that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm creating burnout for myself, and that's honestly very unhealthy. So I am going to continue to have my series over on Instagram. I have a little cooking series already on Instagram that has started, but I've been doing Miss Texas USA stuff, so to say that I've been all over the place is really kind of a no-brainer. But yes, guys, I really want a cooking channel so bad. I've been experimenting. I still haven't made the bread yet. I don't think I told you guys about the bread. I was supposed to make bread while Mahogany was still in school, and I have yet to do that. So I have like this fear that it won't come out right. I've made tortillas, I've made chicken empanadas, I've made monkey bread. So why do I have this fear? I've even created pastas that I've never even eaten. I even created pastas that I've never even eaten before, and they turned out so great for like the first time. I made peanut brittle. I've made candy coated nuts. Like, I've been just doing so much. So why am I scared to make bread? Like, I can't even answer that. But coming soon, okay? Because I know in some cases, bread is something you have to perfect. You know what I'm saying? According to my knowledge, you have to perfect making bread. The eyebrows are always uneven, but it's okay. Because we didn't come here to slay the eyebrows, honey. We came here to slay the whole entire face. And I'm not trying to slay, honey. I'm just trying to look alive. To support my cooking series, follow me on Instagram, okay? And you'll see all kinds of good, yummy stuff there. Pretty much everything I've made. It's not everything I made this summer, but some of the stuff I have made this summer. But I did want to talk a little bit about beauty for a second, if I may. So, I have stopped wearing my eyeliners. I have stopped wearing my eyeliners, guys. Because when I really think about it, I was telling my best friend, when I really think about it, I've always wanted eyeliners. Always. I've always wanted straight teeth. And I was so happy to get the eyeliners when I got them. I'm obsessed with the eyebrow going in a diagonal and curving and coming down. I think that's because it's a 90s look. Something is in my eye. I don't think I know for sure that that's a 90s look, and it just does something different to the face. My eyebrows, they curve a little bit, but they don't curve the way I want them to. And when I ended up plucking them, I plucked too much. So I'm extremely glad that my eyebrows are growing back right now. But I didn't like the way I was being inconsistent with putting my eyeliners in. I'm still gonna give you guys a video for the people who want to get eyeliners. But I as well didn't like the pain that I was having, because I told myself, some people kept telling me, why didn't you just get braces? Just get braces. Honey, I knew that I could not do braces after I experienced the pain that... Is somebody crying? I couldn't take the pain. I have nothing to hide, nothing to make up. I couldn't take that pain, honey. And not only that, like, I was coming to like this realization as I was fasting and gathering my spiritual health and mental health and emotional health and physical health. I'm only really getting aligners so that I can be like the other girls. That was the epiphany that I had. That was the self-realization that I had. You're getting aligners so that they can pick you. So that you can just be the top-notch, beautified girl. Nobody can be compared to you. You know what I'm saying? You'll have the beauty, you'll have the smile, you'll have the brains. And it's just like, I do not want that. Because what I am arguing and my point of winning Miss Texas USA is exactly not confining to what society wants you to. Summer is not about getting in trouble. Stay out of trouble. It's summertime, for God's sake, okay? I was getting my teeth aligned just so I can be accepted in a pageant. And that's my exact point of winning Miss Texas USA, to not confine to what society thinks we should do, or be controlled or compare ourselves to other people. It's like, you are so smart and you are so brilliant and you are worried about your teeth right now. You feel like your teeth is the only will get you to not win. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's such a sick way to think when you really think about it. And I don't care to be accepted by society. I really don't. I really don't. Because I accept myself. And why would I want to change the way the Creator made me? And to you, that may sound cliche, but to me, that is the actual factual truth. Because I actually have a relationship with the Creator. And the Creator said, you know what? Go ahead and spend that money. You want it so bad, go ahead and spend the money. I'm about to get upset. I'm not gonna get upset. Everybody keep calling me a god dog. Still keep having like, god dog. Stop fighting each other. Stop. But I don't want to change anything about myself, because what would I really be teaching the children that I really want to help? And I just told myself, I said, just finish wearing the aligners that you have, but go ahead and cancel your order to get the other ones because you did pay for those. You did pay for them. So I'm just gonna finish out what I have because I haven't worn them for like 2 weeks, or like honestly like a week and a half. But I'm gonna finish them out, and then I'm gonna cancel my order for the rest of them to come in. So yeah, that's that on that. And while I am calm, I can go ahead and talk about it. So I wrote this paper. I wrote what I heard the creator say to me. And you know, when I get my notes, you know it's time to have a serious conversation. So let me go ahead and pull this up. I like how Holy Spirit brought that mud to make it make sense. So here are my notes. And my little niece wrote me a little note at the back, and Liz wrote me a note at the back. So the name of what I wrote is called Building on Positivity. My angels actually shared this with me. I don't know about you guys, but I have direct communication with them. And if you care to know, just ask me how, and I will make a video about it. But I love that my face is clean because you can tell when your face is clean, the makeup just applies different, and my skin just looks so smooth, and I just love that so much. But my angels told me, you know, you need to be more positive in your mind. And to me, being more positive in my mind has a lot to do with this competition. Because when you find a way to do something, you have to share with other people who are going through the same thing as you. Because somebody's gonna come and find my video at the right time, and they need to know what it is that I did. Some people's gonna come and they're gonna find me at the right time, and they're gonna tell me what they're going through. I'm gonna accidentally hear what they're going through, and I need to be able to, I need to be able to tell them, oh, this is what I did, or this is what helped me, and maybe you can apply some of what I did to your everyday life, and you can be happier, you can be more refreshed, you can be more at peace. So right here, my angels share with me, building on positivity, the harsh reality is that we have a mean, irrational inner critic, which is the enemy, which is our biggest hater, which is the self-sabotage part of ourselves. So let me read that again. The harsh reality is that we have a mean, irrational critic to self-progression. So we have a really strong enemy in our head that makes us that creates us to self-sabotage ourselves. We have this energy in our mind, which is the negative Nancy. When you have the devil on the shoulder, the angel on the shoulder, the devil in your mind, the enemy in your mind, the negative energy, the negative entity in your mind pulls you. It's like a tug of war in your head. When you want to do right, you know you can do right, you know you have the power and the capability to do right, just make up. Or when you have that drive to say, oh, I'm gonna start this workout regimen, and then you have that other energy or that other voice in your head that's pulling you more towards the lazy side. It's like, no, you don't do that. Did you look at Instagram and start comparing yourself? That's the part of the mind that we are talking about. Sometimes in my life, that energy has more control of me than the positive energy does, which I would consider the positive side to be my intuition, my angels, you know, my ancestors, God, the creator, the most high, the universe, the earth. Okay. How do I control my inner voice? So the angels said to speak clear and loud, the same way you would silence a child. And I don't know if you guys have a child, but to me, I took that as, you know, how I would talk to Mahogany. You know, Mahogany, stop it. Mahogany, sit down. Mahogany, relax. It's okay. We can get through this together. That's how I talk to Mahogany. And right here it says, and you gain control of your mind and not the other way around. And so honestly, it doesn't matter. Like, what some people will say, well, what if I'm not in public, you know? And it's just like, who cares? Okay, because if you don't stop it, it's just gonna keep going and going. Honestly, you can pinch yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can start singing a song if you're out in public. Okay, you can pull out your phone and look at your phone, and you give like your phone like this mean stare. See, I'm looking at myself. Hey, but I'm looking at myself, and I'm gonna look at myself as if I'm looking at my phone, and I'm just gonna think in my head, you better stop that foolishness. But you don't have to stare so hard at your phone, but you just look at it. And if somebody sees you looking at a blank screen, it's okay. Just act like you're checking something on your face. Because who is it to them? None of their beeswax, none of their business, okay? They're gonna go on about their business, and you're gonna still be there in your head because you didn't want to embarrass yourself, which is another part of the negative criticism in your head. Caring what people think, you know what I'm saying? I think you get the point with this, but what do I need to do next? So I want to bake my face while I am covering up this concealer on the top of my eye. So we're gonna go in with the AOA Studio Puff and Set Setting Powder. This is banana powder. Can you see that? Okay, great. But what was I saying? So that's how you get out. That's one way, because I'm I don't know where that just went, but I'm always, if you're not subscribed to me, there's plenty of videos on my channel that talks about how to get out of your head. This is just another way for me. It's just another way for you. It was a different way that was shared with me, and of course I had to share it with you, because if it works for me, it's gonna work for you. Another thing is meditation. My angels have been telling me a lot about meditating. Have I been listening? No. I have tons and tons of alarms to help me do better with my mental health, but I don't always count on those as I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to be doing those alarms every single day, and I don't, because I make myself too busy. In some cases, not intentionally, but I make myself too busy, and I just push past them. And like, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to read at 2 o'clock, and I do other stuff. Is that healthy? No. Am I supposed to be doing that? No. So I am the reason why I allow my mind to wander. I am the reason why I allow my mind to get lost in the sauce. Because if I was keeping track of my alarms the way I know I'm supposed to, I wouldn't have a problem. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be having any problems, to be completely honest. I wouldn't have any problems at all. And that's just a great prime example. So, so if you do the work, you won't have any problems at all. So, take control of your mind. Don't let it take control of you. Another thing my angels share with me, negative thinking simply implies the impression that everything is wrong in your life. If I be honest with you, nothing is wrong in my life. I have a place to live. I have a roof over my head. I have food. I have clean water. I have clean clothes. I have the ability to clean my clothes in clean water. Okay, my daughter is healthy. I'm healthy. You know what I'm saying? I don't have personal transportation, but I have transportation. You know what I'm saying? I have a toothbrush. I have toothpaste. I have soap to wash my body. I have all of this stuff. I have a charger to charge my phone. I have a phone, an iPhone. I'm competing in a pageant. I'm so ungrateful, and I'm so selfish because of the way that I think, and it's the truth. I know if I am, I know I'm not the only one, and that's just the honest truth. And that is something that we have to learn how to do, which is be honest with ourselves. That's something that we aren't with ourselves. We're not totally honest with ourselves, and it's not our fault in some cases. It's because no one has ever taught us how to be honest with ourselves. No one has ever taught us how to be honest with ourselves. So now you have to learn. And if you watch my channel, you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn how to be honest with yourself, because I'm not gonna make any excuses for you. And I'm not gonna let you make any excuses for yourself, because that's honestly unhealthy. And what kind of friend would I be, okay, if I allowed you to do that? What kind of helper would I be? What kind of guidance would I be? What kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the honest, genuine truth. What kind of help would I be if I didn't tell you to be honest with yourself, or if I wasn't honest with you? I would fire anybody who would consider themselves to be my friend. You're not my friend. You are not my friend. You're not telling me that I should be honest with myself. And for the most part, you're not being honest with me. You're not my friend. And that's unhealthy. If you really think about it, that's unhealthy. I need to get a little dab of my foundation so that I can cover up the top of my eyebrows. I am just gonna dip like this, just like that, and I'm gonna cover it up. So the powder that I just used was Soft Focus Effect Finishing Powder. It is golden almond finish, and that's what it looks like. If you watch my previous videos, you know that I used that before, and I shouldn't have used that. I should have did this first, but it's totally okay, because I'm gonna wash my face tonight. But that just blends in. It just blends in what was left out. Go ahead and cover that too, because that looks a little crazy. Oh. Y'all, I do not do such a great job with cleaning my hairline in some cases. Truth moment. Negative thinking implies that the impression that everything is wrong in life. And once you start thinking in that direction, you'll never stop. That is so true. I had like a mini spiral yesterday, I'm not even gonna lie. But it really wasn't bad because I recovered myself. I had a little spiral yesterday and I recovered myself, and I need to pat myself on the back because I didn't even realize that until right now. I had a mini spiral. And I think I had a mini spiral because I was offended by something. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, to be completely honest, I was offended by something. But still, in a way, I had like this little Debbie Downing moment, feeling sorry for myself when I really shouldn't have been feeling sorry for myself at all, because I have a life that is different from many. Perfect. My eyebrows are not twins, but we're not gonna talk about it. I have no reason to do that to myself. It is so easy to be so negative. It's so easy to be so hurt. It's so easy to just be like, oh my God, what I don't have, what I don't. It's like, how about you take some time to enjoy your life for a second? How about you take some time to realize how beautiful you are for a second? How about that? How about you take some time to laugh? How about you take some time to go to the movies? How about you take some time to talk to your friends? How about you take some time to distract your mind from the foolishness? How about you take some time and go outside? How about that? How about that? How about it? How the freak about that? I'm talking to myself, okay? Don't ask me what I'm doing. I'm just doing what my mind is telling me to do. Okay, so I am actually using the Blue Hawaii 12 color palette made by NK Makeup. I love NK lip gloss. I actually have NK lip gloss. Oh, my arm said they wanted some eyeshadow. But this is the color that I'm using, this one. Oh, that's not the color I'm using. I'm using this color. But I'm gonna mix both of them since I just did that by accident. But yeah, guys, that's the point that I'm making. Distract your mind. Tell yourself not just negative stuff, but healthy stuff as well. Feed your mind healthy stuff, like things you actually want to do. Distract yourself with hobbies and things that you actually like me. Oh, I got some on my actual eye. Like me, my distraction was cooking food. It's a hobby, something I know I can do very well. It was my therapy. And then I started pursuing it very heavily. I was bored. I wasn't going to school like to work anymore as a substitute teacher. So I knew I had to do something else, and cooking was it. Cooking was it. So now I cook. And I've even had people ask me to cook for them, which was a total shocker for me. A total shocker for me. I need to be done by 6 o'clock doing this. I will be done by 6 o'clock. It's 5:35. And I don't need to beat myself up because I got distracted a few times and I got disrupted a few times. And I even give food to the homeless. So I turned that into something positive, which is extremely healthy when you think about it. Extremely. Have another guest coming. I got it in this eye too. You see it? What am I doing? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're going with the flow. So I kind of want to do, purple. What do I want to do? I'll do purple. Let me top tier. Guys, can I share a fun fact with you? How about... So let's brighten this up. Come in. Come in. Hi, honey boo. Hi. Let me finish. I'm coming, okay?
I got you.
Perfect. Look who showed up. So I'm really gonna hurry up. I'm really gonna hurry up. Because that's my niecey Pooh. I haven't saw her in forever. So let's smooth this out. And I know Mahogany's really happy to see her. So let me hurry up. But let's finish. I like what we're doing here. I like what we're doing. You'll never stop. Your mind will exaggerate the situation or circumstance that you may experience. My angels are commanding me to fixate my mind away from negativity. My angels urges me to realize the power of meditation. Okay, so let's go back a little bit. Right here it says your mind will exaggerate the situation or the circumstances. So yes, our mind tends to do that all the time. We think our life is worse than what it actually really is. And some people are like, nothing is ever going right, only because only one bad thing happened the way we didn't want it to happen. And we're so programmed to get everything we want when we want it that we don't know how to wait and be patient for the things we actually need to have. So, oh my God. So I can't do that with this eye. I need to actually lean forward. And so I'm actually still dealing with that right now. How to balance not getting what I want when I want it. Because everything happens in divine timing. Everything happens in divine timing. Not when we want it to. Not when we want it to. And that's what I'm teaching my daughter. You can't have that right now just because you're telling me you want it. Like right now, she keeps saying, Mommy, I want an iPhone, because all of her cousins and all of her friends have iPhones, and I just keep telling her, well, Mahogany, you're not them. You're not them, honey. You can't have that right now. You have to wait until your birthday. You have to wait until you are 7. And you better be lucky I'm not making you wait until you're 16, because that's what my parents did to me. You better be lucky, because that's what my parents did to me. My parents made me wait until I was 16 years old to get a phone. And you're getting a phone at 7 years old. So you really need to be calm and patient and wait. Like real talk. Before you get a knuckle sandwich. And that was the deal with the creator. He told her, if you learn how to tie your shoes, and if you make it to the 1st grade, you can go to Disney World and get a phone for your birthday. And guess what? She graduated and learned how to tie her shoes in the same day. In the same day. Come in.
Hi. Where's Aaron? Oh, in here.
Mm-hmm. No comment. I'm growing. I knew that was gonna happen. Never let the enemy come in.
Mama pulled your chicken wings out.
She did.
Said you almost burnt them.
I did.
They could be a little crispy, but I don't think it's like
Burnt.
burnt. It's edible.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Keep it cute, keep it classy, keep it sweet. Okay? When you know it's not your fault, keep it cute, keep it classy, keep it sweet. I am the expertise. I became the expertise, okay? Hear what I said, because it wasn't easy. But hear what I said. I became the expertise. Because it will always work out in your favor, honey. If you keep it cute, keep it classy, keep it sweet. Always. You'll always come out on top. You'll always win. Always. And that's why I'm always the victory in my life, because I play the rules in the book correctly. Do not exaggerate what happens in the mind. That means do not overthink the process. Do not overanalyze. Okay? Do not overanalyze. Because the situation's already worse at hand. Then you're going to replay it in your head, making it even worse than what it really is. Like, we are literally psychomaniacs when we do that. We are literally psychomaniacs. Not me getting it all over my eye. Right here! Guys, we gotta finish. You want some chicken? I almost burnt the chicken. They had to take the chicken out for me. But do you want some chicken? Take a bite. Take a bite. Little snack break. Okay. What's somebody gonna say in the comments? I don't really like flats. I like drumsticks. I don't really like drumsticks. I like flats. Chicken is chicken. I need to go ahead and say this so you guys can understand. My niece's mom just came in here and she was talking to me, and we actually had a situation happen about 3 months ago that I was very disappointed, very hurt, because I didn't understand why that had happened. But I kind of really do kind of understand why that had happened. I kind of really do understand why it happened. And I could kind of sense things happening before that major thing had happened. Let me do this eye real quick. It's not the same, but we gonna fix it. The beauty of makeup, honey. It ain't really cute until you finish. But what was I saying? See, I really don't even want to add anything at the top, because this is gonna be cute when I'm done. But a situation had happened with me and her mom, which made me very sad, because when I love somebody, I love hard. And when I care for somebody, it's just insane, right? So she ended up doing something that I really was not okay with. And it hurt my feelings, obviously. And I never got an apology. And she knew what she did. We don't even got to go into it. She knew what she did. And she knew it wasn't right. She knew it wasn't right. And I was at the time one of those people, because I'm not like that anymore. Just let God have it. At the time, I was one of those people, you do something to me, I cut you off. No questions asked. I ghost and I cut you off, no questions asked. And if I ever see you, you're gonna feel that I don't like you, that I don't want anything to do with you. You're gonna feel it. And that's not mature at all. It's really not. That just shows how vengeful you truly are. If you have to go out of your way to show somebody that you don't like them or that you're mad at them, you're as immature as they are. If not, you're the worst. It's worse with you. And I didn't really understand that until that situation happened. You know, because I felt she was a very important piece to my growth. She was. But that just didn't do anything but show me that people have seasons in your life. You know, sometimes people who are miserable unintentionally want you to be miserable. They don't want anything to go good in your life either. Not to say that that was her story, her and I's story, but that's just you know, if you're more happier than them, then they're not gonna like that if they aren't healed. So, that's just what my spirit was saying. But she just came to speak to me right now, and I was so mad at her. I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't spoke to her in I don't know how long, and she just came to speak to me. Not once but twice. And she's older than me. And that's one thing about me. If you're older than me, I have very high expectations in you. I know sometimes age ain't nothing but a number, but in some cases it is. Okay, let's not make any excuses. You know, I gravitated to her because she was older than me. I gravitated to her because she was very, very, very intelligent. You know, very, 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 very intelligent. Let me go ahead and dust this powder. At least I'm about to use this brush for literally everything. And I have so many brushes to use, but I'm one of those people, I preserve things for a very long time, no matter how long I have it. But yeah, that's just honestly what happened. And I'm very happy that I decided to be the bigger person. Well, she was the bigger person in this situation because she spoke first, even though I heard that she was here. But I'm very antisocial. If nobody comes up here to speak to me, I'm gonna stay in my room. But I'm glad that I didn't react in such an immature way. I'm glad that I spoke back and I didn't choose to make her feel like I was mad at her or make her feel like I didn't like her or anything like that, because that's dumb. It's so dumb, it's so petty, it's so immature, and we're grown. Like, come on. That happened 3 months ago. I'm a whole different person now. And maybe that's the way the creator wanted it to be. You know, because sometimes when the person is the one who messed up, they should be the one to come and apologize. But sometimes it doesn't always work that way. Sometimes you just have to accept them for who they are. And you have to be the one to say, I forgive you, even if you don't apologize. Because even though she didn't apologize, I knew that was her way of saying I'm sorry. And sometimes that's how you read the room. Instead of making it worse and making it to what you want it to be. Instead of making it to what you want it to be, you do it what you have and you do it what you can. That's the smart way to do it. And that's the smart way to think, and that's the smart way to be. Real talk. I have so many stories. And maybe that'll be a story that I tell. I'll tell what happened. Eventually I will. Eventually I will. Because that's how you know you've grown. If you can let a situation go and you can see the person and not allow it to affect you. That's how you know you've grown. That's how you know you've grown. That's how you know. Because I don't like having drama in my life. I don't like having bad blood with people because you never know when you'll need them. You never know when they'll need you. And you be the exact person that has what they're looking for or what they need. That's just the way I think, and that's the way my mom raised me. And I think that's the way everybody should be, honestly. It's not fun to have bad blood with people. It's not fun. You can say, oh, I don't like them. I don't like them. What is it about them you don't like? Because when you really think about it, what's in them, you have in you. Because when you point the finger, you got 3 fingers pointing back at you. I'll tell y'all the story about the little Susie on a different day. But cute. Let's blend the bottom of that a little bit. We can go ahead and do that. Blend the bottom. So we're done with this, and we're done with this. And we're gonna blend the bottom. I love that the mirror is double like that. One big, one small. Love that. Guys, I have my camera. And I don't use it. But it's okay, because Miss Texas say, after Miss Texas USA, life is gonna go back to normal. in little words, I guess you can say, life is gonna go back to normal and I will be using my camera. But until then, I'm just gonna use my phone because it's less stressful right now. I just cleaned my phone. I like how that blended a little. I just cleaned my phone out. Detaching is very important when it comes to deleting stuff out of your phone, because the stuff that you forget is actually in there. When you see it, you're like, oh my god, I don't want to delete it. And your whole purpose was to clean your phone out, and now you're not cleaning it out because you're holding on to everything that's inside of it. So I did that. I detached. Oh, I still need this one. I pretty much detached, and I'm so happy that I did, because now I have storage on my phone to do stuff like this. Excuse me. I didn't even tell you guys what I just used. So for the white eyeliner, I have AOA. Once again, this is Eyes on Me in the color Ooh La La, okay, which is white. And I used, for the purple, I used this AOA Studio. This is Sunday Afternoon eyeshadow. And for the top of the eye, I used this orange and this yellow. I mixed it together right here and on top. And then for the highlight, I used, this Urban Decay Naked palette. This one is called Naked Sin. I used, if I can get it open, I used this color right here. It's called Unlucky. It's like the champagne, shimmery champagne. That's what I used. And now for my eyelashes, I'm about to use this. I have two of them. This is also AOA. This one's open. I only used it one time because I couldn't find this one, but this is what it is, just without the label. And I am about to use this LA Color, the Big Lash Mascara. So this came from Dollar Tree, and this is also part of AOA, as you saw. AOA Studios, sponsor me. But I don't remember what I was talking about, but that's what happened. Okay. Oh, not me making a mess. I was very much in my head though, guys, about that situation that happened. When it first happened, I was so in my head because I couldn't believe I felt betrayed. That was the real problem. I felt betrayed. That was the real problem. I felt so betrayed. And I was in my head about it. I was like, I can't trust anybody. I hate everybody. Like, it was bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. And then everybody were like, they were texting me this crazy stuff. Like, it was bad. I'm definitely gonna do a story time about it once I move. My eyes are tired. I can tell they're turning red. So I like this mascara because it spreads the eyelashes out. But I like this mascara because it adds so much volume. And I don't have to add any fake eyelashes to my eyes. But let's finish. If you really want to get deep into this, just comment down below. And if not, there's more videos on my channel about this topic. So you can just go ahead and try to look at that. Just take a little quick scroll through my channel and you'll find it almost in every video that talks about mental health. But this was personally shared with me. Something that was weird. This was personally shared with me, but I just thought that it would be helpful to share with you guys. about your situation or circumstances. But you can if you stop comparing yourself. You can if you just tell your mind to be quiet, because your mind is lying to you, making you feel things that you shouldn't actually be feeling or thinking in the current moment, which means you can't enjoy your current moment, which is what we're actually supposed to do. We're supposed to be at peace at every given moment of the day. It's impossible because we have adversities and obstacles, but we're supposed to literally be at peace every single day at all times of the day. Why doesn't it happen like that? Don't know. But we're supposed to be at peace no matter the time of day. Name experience. My angels are commanding me to fixate my mind from negativity. My angels urges me to realize the power of meditation. My angels have been telling me to meditate for so long. And that's actually one of the things, like reading, that I'm supposed to be doing. But I neglected it because of stuff that I put in my daily schedule. I'm done with the mascara. I could add a little more. I like this. This is cute. I love to cake on mascara because it lasts for more than one day. Even when you take the other, like the around layer makeup off. Love that. Okay. I feel like I need to add something right here. That's what I'm about to do. I would add some rhinestones. Yeah, I'm gonna do that and not be lazy about it. But I forgot what I was saying. Rhinestones. Cute. Oh yeah, meditation. I was supposed to be meditating every single day. Do I do it every single day? No. Do I know to do it every single day? Yes. But do I do it? No. But I'm gonna do better, and I'm gonna get better with that. I promise myself that. I promise myself that I will get better. Meditation can be different. It can be listening to the frequency music. It can be going outside, listening to outside. It can be going for a walk with no music in. You can just be laying on the ground, make yourself a little palette, eat some fruit, and just watch nature be itself. So this is at 5D eyelash adhesive. It's made by Poppy and Ivy Beauty, but I don't use it for lashes because I don't like using it for lashes. I don't. So I use it for eye jewels. But there's so many ways that you can meditate. You can read peaceful books, like your style of books. You can color. So many ways to meditate. It's not just sitting down. Sometimes when you meditate, you accidentally fall asleep. That lets you know how peace you truly are. Really, they're so tiny. See it? You have to really have extreme patience. It's 6:10. I was supposed to be done, but everybody keeps calling me and distracting me. Perfect. That added the spark I needed. Meditation. If you spend a few minutes to tame your mind, you can become whoever you want to be. So definitely with my overthinking and feeling, a little overwhelmed about Miss Texas USA, if I just meditate, you're gonna become Miss Texas USA. Feel it in my bones, feel it in my mind, feel it in my heart, feel it in my visionary, feel it in my brain, feel it in my joints, my muscles, everything. I have to keep telling myself, reminding myself every single time I meditate. Meditate in a positive energy is how you manifest. Meditation is opening your visual to pray to your body, to the Most High, to the angels, to the earth, to the frequencies and the environment that is around you. What you want will come true if you just keep your mind clear. If your mind is scattered, you can't meditate, you can't manifest, you can't pray, you can't focus. You're distracted, you know? It won't work. So you have to bring your mind to a stillness so that what you want in life can work. And so that it can manifest itself, so it can present itself to you. Manifestation and prayer is the same thing. It's the same thing. They're just two different words, but it has equally the same meaning. When you manifest, you're using your body, you're using your mind. When you pray, you're using your body, you're using your mind. It's the same thing, guys. Why is it such a controversy? Why is it such a wrath or a war? Like, it's ridiculous. Oh. Come on. Oh, come on. Get in there. Perfect. No, they're not even, but they're tagged. Okay, they're not even, but they're tags. Perfect. Just the way I like it. I'm literally practically done. Let's finish this up so the video doesn't have to be longer than it's supposed to. You can become whoever you want to be. Often we are prisoners to our own mind, and this should stop. It should, because I'm going to put an end to it. If you start young, it won't be so hard to do it once you get older. But as you are learning while you're already older, it's going to be hard because it's a trait that you have to learn to pick up. Compared to when you're a child, you can pick up trait by watching someone do it. You can pick up a trait easily by practicing. When you go to school, you're practicing to be smart. So that's why I have to win Miss Texas USA, so I can help the kids practice to be smart outside of school. Okay, and then the kids can teach their parents, and the kids can teach their cousins and their brothers and their sisters, their aunties and their uncles. Okay, they can teach them what we should have already known. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for picking up the jewels that I put down. Thank you for being intellectual with me. Oh, I didn't do my lips. Thank you for being intellectual with me. We're just gonna add a cute little quick color. This is made by Revlon, my favorite lipstick brand. And this is in the shade Super Lustrous Lipstick. Oh, no, this is Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick. It's in the shade Pearl, okay? Rose and Shine, okay? This particular color is Pearl, Rose, and Shine. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. It just enhances the color of my lips naturally. This is my shade. This is my shade. Love that. It's my shade, it's my color. Alright guys, I love you so much. And until next time, thank you for keeping up with Princess Sparkle. Follow me on Instagram. Go vote if you guys haven't voted. Go vote if you guys haven't voted. Go vote if you guys haven't voted. Go vote if you guys haven't voted, okay? Keep praying for me. Keep wishing me the best. I pray for you guys. I wish you the best. If you have a prayer request, DM me on Instagram. If you have a prayer request, comment down below and I got you. Okay, keep it classy, keep it cute, keep it sweet, okay? And until next time, stay glamorous, okay? And if you don't believe in your dreams, who gonna believe in them? Okay, so cheers to the message that we received today. Cheers to how it came out. Thank you for Holy Spirit. Thank you for our angels. And thank you for the sun still shining. Okay, drink water, hydrate, drink tea, drink a smoothie. Cleanse. Be blessed.
My eyes look tired. My eyes tired. Rip me out the box now, make them brand new. Yeah, rip me out the box now, make them brand new.
But this just bubbled out. I just literally saw it bubble out of there. But I needed to bubble as if cheese was simmering on top. My God, it's bubbling. Oh my God. Why does food do that? Why? But I'm happy because that means it's hot. Hot. Okay. Let's eat. It's gonna be so yummy. Guys, what is it called? What is it love language called when someone gets upset when you don't rely on them? Like they love when people rely on them. They love when they can help people. Which love language is that a part of? I really need to know. Like, what love language is that? When you like to do things for people to feel loved. Oh. Oh, hi there. I didn't see you. Want some? Want some?
Oh, could I have some in the cup?
Okay, I'll get you some.
Need a face to face. You can pick a time and a place.